Shabbat Shalom, Mishpachah. Shabbat Shalom. This is Brother Moshe Ben Yahuda Yisrael. Got another Midnight Manna for y'all. As you see the title, do not let fear cause you to panic during this coronavirus crisis. You know, ever since this coronavirus been spreading around the world, people in the United States, they've been panicking all over 50 states. You know, whether you're in Texas, Louisiana, the Carolinas, the Washington, Maryland area, the DC, Maryland area, it doesn't matter. People been panicking. They've been buying up all the tissue, like toilet papers, paper towels, buying up all the water. You know, like in my area, in my state, Louisiana, they had issued that all schools in Louisiana, K through 12, gonna be closing for the next 4 weeks. So the students that's going to school, K through 12, they're gonna be out of school for 4 weeks. And people been, the way it's been around here, the way how people been acting around here, they're acting like everything gonna be shutting down, like all the stores gonna be shutting down. You know, I know they shut down, you know, some of the sporting events like in the NBA. But I just want to share this message with y'all. Have no fear, Zion. You know, especially if you in this faith, if you got faith and trust in the Most High, have no fear. The Most High is with us. Now, we got to have faith. Now, that doesn't mean I'm not against brothers and sisters that's stocking up. Ain't nothing wrong with stocking up, just in case, you know. Because, you know, like if you need some extra water, stock up on some extra water. And canned goods, you know, like beans, rice, oatmeal, grits. I'm not against that, but don't let this crisis cause you to panic. You know, because a lot of people been panicking and they overreacting. Like they have incidents like, you know, I seen video of 2 women in Australia fighting over toilet paper. Then earlier today when I was on Sister B's live stream, she shared a video with us that 2 men was fighting over water and one of the men got stabbed over a bottle of water. Come on now, that ain't right. This is to show you how people letting the media fearmonger. You know, the media is a fearmonger tactic with this coronavirus. It's a fearmonger tactic. But I just want to share a scripture, you know, dealing with that, because I'm gonna go to 2 Timothy. Go to that 2 Timothy chapter 1. You know, like 2 Timothy chapter 1, verse 7. 2 Timothy chapter 1, verse 7. And it reads, "For God hath not given us the spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind." So you see, when you operating in the power of the Most High, and He ain't gonna give you the spirit of fear, you're gonna have a sound mind. You know, you ain't gonna be panicking during a crisis like this. Because even though the virus is spreading and it's a crisis, this ain't none compared to the great tribulation that the prophecies in the Bible has spoken about. The great tribulation, you know, it's gonna be worse. This is just the icing on the cake. But I'm waiting for my brothers to show up in case they want to come through on the panel. I know I promised them that I'm gonna go live to, you know, later on this. Well, it's morning now, according to these heathens' time. But you know, waiting for them. They might show up if it's the will of the Father. I know it's the Shabbat. Some brothers and sisters, they might get their Shabbat rest on. Ain't nothing wrong with that, because that's part of the Shabbat. You know, resting, especially if you work during the week. You know, I just want to say all praises to the Most High that He got us through another week. But let me read that again. That was 2 Timothy chapter 1, verse 7. "For God hath not given us the spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind." So, family, meditate on that. Don't let the news media and social media put the spirit of fear on you. And that's what's happening. A lot of people are letting the media and social media putting the spirit of fear on them. That's what's causing them to panic during, you know, this crisis, this coronavirus. And I know Most of the states we may be posted that they have cases, because they had a few cases in New Orleans and certain parts of Louisiana, but we just gotta stay prayed up, fam, and have faith and trust in the Most High. Because having fear and panicking ain't gonna get us through this. It's just gonna cause us to lose our faith and just make us overreact and make us do something that we're gonna regret. As long as we under the shadow of the Most High and under His wings, we should be all right. As it talks about in Psalms 91. Let me go to Psalms 91. Let me get that Psalms 91. You know what? I'm going to get Psalms 23 before I go to Psalms 91. Let me read the Lord's, the shepherd's prayer. Lord's, one of the famous songs, Psalms 23. Because, this virus is a tool of our enemies, especially the enemies of the nation of Israel, our people. If you are a part of the 12 tribes, Negroes, scattered to the four corners of the earth, they targeting this virus. They've been trying to use viruses to wipe us out, but the Most High is fighting for us. Shalom, beloved sister Eve. Shalom. It's good to see you in here. Yeah, I remember watching that movie, Outbreak. Yeah. I don't think I've seen Contagion, but I'm gonna have to check out that Contagion, sometime. But yeah. People are panicking, sister. I mean, they are panicking. Even in my state, they buying up all the water. They buying up all the toilet paper, the paper towels, the disinfectant wipes. They just going bananas. But they letting the media putting a spirit of fear on them. It's a scare tactic, because this is just child's play. Wait till the great tribulation start. That's when it's really going to be nail biting time. But let me read Psalms 23. Let me read that Psalms 23 right quick. And it reads. Yeah, that's what I figure. It's more coronavirus outbreaks in the states. Yep. The Most High is my shepherd. I shall not want. He maketh me lie down in the green pastures. He leadeth me beside the still waters. He restored my soul. He leadeth me into the path of righteousness for his name's sake. Yea, do I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. So we walking through the valley of the shadow of death in Babylon. Wherever we may be posted up on this planet, we walking through the valley of the shadow of death, but we should have no fear, because the Most High is with us. Verse 5, thou preparest a table before me in the presence of my enemies. Thou anointest my head with oil. My cup runneth over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Most High forever. Hallelujah. Brother K. Judah might show up. I talked to him earlier, and I told him that I was going to go live, do a Midnight Manna. Him and Monster Moshe, I talked to him. I talked to both of them brothers earlier, so, wherever they may be posted up, may the Most High be with them. But yeah, let me go to that Psalms 91. I just want to get to the point. Psalms 91. I want to read some of Psalms 91 dealing with this pestilence, this virus. Psalms 91, and it reads, he that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. I will say of the Most High, he is my refuge and my fortress. My God, in him will I trust. Surely he shall deliver thee from the snare of the fowler and from the noisome pestilence. He shall cover thee with his feathers, and under his wings shalt thou trust. His truth shall be thy shield and buckler. Thou shalt not be afraid for the terror by night, nor for the arrow that flieth by day, nor for this is what I want to get to, nor for the pestilence that walketh in darkness, nor for the destruction that wasted at noonday. So this is a pestilence with this coronavirus. We should have no fear, Zion. Fear not. Like I just read in Psalms 91, verse 6. Nor for the pestilence that walketh in darkness, nor for the destruction that wasted at noonday. Even though 1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee. Only with thy eyes shalt thou behold and see the reward of the wicked, because thou hast made the Most High, which is my refuge, even the Most High thy habitation. There shall no evil befall thee, neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling. For he shall give his angels charge over thee, to keep thee in all thy ways. They shall bear thee up in their hands, lest thou dash thy foot against a stone. Thou shalt tread upon the lion and adder, the young lion and the dragon shall thou trample under feet. Because he has set his love upon me, therefore will I deliver him. I will set him on high, because he hath known my name. He shall call upon me, and I will answer him. I will be with him in trouble. I will deliver him and honor him. With long life will I satisfy him and show him my salvation. Hallelujah. There you go. All praises to the Most High. Hallelujah. Brother K. Judah, Brother Ariel, all praises. All praises. Now, I knew they was going to come in the building. Y'all told you I was going to go live. You know, all praises to the Most High. It's good to see y'all up in here. You know, it's good to see y'all, family. Have no fear, family. I know we trusted in the most. You know, these heathens and some of our people panicking, man. You know, buying up all the water. I thought the coronavirus supposed to be a respiratory virus, not affecting your bowels and all that. They acting like it's giving you diarrhea. How they buying up all the toilet paper. But yeah, you know, that's what's wrong with people. They don't trust in the Most High. They lacking faith. And they letting the media dictate and putting the fearmonger in them, and they doing things. They doing things out of the ordinary. Oh, Master Snow, it's all good, you know, because I know some brothers and sisters, they usually be resting around this time on the Shabbat. It's all good. But yeah, I saw the video of the chariots, Brother K. Judah, with the chariots. You know, no matter where we post it up, family, you know, if we make it, and whenever the Most High gathers, he gonna gather us wherever we may be posted during that times. Y'all willing. You know, because I know you have some back in a couple of years ago, Israelites teaching the fear doctrine or the flee doctrine. Yeah, not the fear, the flee doctrine. Had led many brothers and sisters astray. Many brothers and sisters were stranded because of that flee doctrine. And it's sad. Yes, sir, the angels are coming. The panicking or the angels. And it's not going to be none of them little baby angels that you see in the Catholic Church, or them effeminate looking angel statues like they show in the Catholic Church, the more effeminate looking angel. No, when we read about the panicking or angels in the scriptures, man, they terrifying, you know. When most people see the angels in the Bible, man, they faint. The angels have to put the spirit back in them. Yeah, swing low, sweet chariot. Yeah. It's going to be something that the world never witnessed before, brothers and sisters, when we be delivered. It's going to be something that none of us witnessed. It's going to have the whole world going to see this. That's what's so beautiful about the deliverance. The whole world going to see it. The whole world going to see this. And they're going to just be in awe, shock and awe. That's going to be the real shock and awe. They're going to be like, and you best believe some of them heathens going to try to fight their way to get on them chariots, man. I don't know how it's going to go down. None of us do, but if they try, they might get zapped. They're going to get rejected. The chariot might just pass over them and like, nope, not you. It's gonna pass over the homeless looking Hebrew that the whole world been spitting on, and if he have a good heart, the chariot's gonna scoop him up. Or that sister, or that sister that's been struggling, and have she have a good heart, this chariot's gonna scoop her up. Exactly. Yeah, them little, they want to say that's the baby cherubs. They ain't no cherub. They ain't no cherubs, man. When we read about the cherubs, they intimidate. They intimidate looking. They scary looking. That's why I say, man, the Romans got us all deceived with their buffoonery. Got everybody. They got the whole world buffoon. Got the whole world deceived with their buffoonery. That's what I meant to say. But yeah, let me just go to Ezekiel chapter 1, and when he described the angel, when he described that angel. Let's see. Go to Ezekiel chapter 1. Yeah, and I'm gonna start at, I'm gonna start at verse 4. Let me get Ezekiel chapter 1, verse 4. I'm gonna start at verse 4. Ezekiel chapter. Let's see when he described this angel. I bet you it ain't gonna be like what the church and the Catholic Church showed us when we was growing up. Let's see what the scriptures say. The book of Ezekiel chapter 1, and I'm gonna start at the 4th verse. Let's see what they talking about up in here. Let's see what the word says. And I'm gonna start at Ezekiel chapter 1, verse 4. I'm gonna start over there. Let's see. And I look, and behold, a whirlwind came out of the north, a great cloud, and a fire enfolding itself, and a brightness was about it, and out of the midst thereof as the color of amber. What color amber is? We seen the color amber. It's like a reddish brownish color, amber. Out of the midst of the fire, also out of the midst thereof came the likeness of 4 living creatures. And this was their appearance. They had the likeness of a man, and everyone had 4 faces. What? 4 faces? Now, if you read that to the average Christian, they might be like, "Oh, that sounds like something demonic. That sounds like a monster, something in a scary movie." It say 4 faces. That'll scare the average Christian. They be like, "That's not in our Bible. Not my Bible don't say it." Well, I'm reading out of KJV, sir. Oh, ma'am. And let me read it again. Verse 5. Also out of the midst thereof came the likeness of 4 living creatures, and this were their appearance. They had the likeness of a man, and everyone had 4 faces, and everyone had 4 wings, and their feet were straight feet, and the sole of their feet was like the soles of a calf's foot. Hooves, like a hoof, a calf's foot, and they sparkled like the color of burnished brass. What it said, y'all? It said, and they sparkled like the color of burnished brass. Wow, burnished brass. So that's like a brownish color. It didn't say nothing about no pale. It didn't say pearly white. It didn't say they sparkle like pearly white diamonds. It said burnished brass. And we know that burnt brass is a dark color. When you burn brass, it's a dark color. And they had the hands of a man under their wings, on their 4 sides, and the 4 had their faces in their wings. Their wings were joined one to another. They turned not when they went, and they went everyone straight forward. As for the likeness of their faces, they had 4. Had the face of a man and the face of a lion. On the right side, they had 4. Had the face of an ox, and on the left side, they had 4. Also had the face of an eagle. Thus were their faces, and their wings were stretched upward. 2 wings of everyone were joined one to another, and they covered their bodies. Now, if you read that to an average person that don't know the Bible, or an average Christian, they're gonna be like, that's an angel? That sounds like something, a creature, a terrifying creature. Well, that's what the word says. And when I just read that, and it said it looked like a baby angel, a little pale baby angel with some small wings and diapers. That's what it is. When I read that, that's letting you know that's an intimidating angel. If you see that, man, you're gonna collapse. I know I would, man. If I see that coming, standing in my window, man, I'm gonna be like, oh, and the angel might be like, no, I'm a servant. I'm just a servant like you. Fear not, I'm just a servant of the Most High. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, anyway, man. I know, man. I'll faint if I see that, man. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. It didn't say a baby angel, like what they showed us, or a feminine looking angel, like when you see these Catholic churches on these graveyards, how they have these effeminate looking angel statues, man. Just like Michelangelo, one of them, so say, did a statue of King David, that old abominable looking statue, man. It's just an abomination. That ain't our King David. Our King David didn't look like that. Perverted, weirdo heathens, man. They some weirdos. Michelangelo and Leonardo da Vinci, they both were some weirdos. They both were some fun boys. Some perverted fun boys, if you know what I mean. Let's see what Ariel said. Baby angels coming to save. Nah, more like a shack attack, but bigger than the Shaquille O'Neal. Oh yeah, man, the angels, man. Just imagine a big something taller than Shaquille O'Neal and bigger than Kimbo Slice. Bigger than Kimbo Slice. Look more intimidating than Kimbo Slice. Yeah, the cherubims. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because when I was a child, that's what they call them, baby angels. They call them cherubims, but that's what the cherubims we read about in the scriptures ain't no baby angels. Shack attack. Mm-hmm. Yes, indeed. Oh yeah, like I said, man, the church, the Roman Catholic Church, deceive a lot of us, but all praise to the Most High, He woke us up. Because we could have still been asleep. Yeah, let me get a scripture right quick. Let me get that Psalms 34, verse 4, since we're dealing with not having fear during this so-called coronavirus crisis. Let me get that Psalms 34, verse 4. Because people panicking too much. They letting the media and social media cause them to panic for no reason, when they could just be in the word and prayer and just, fellowshipping with like-minded believers. Psalms 34, verse 4. I sought the Most High, meaning I seek after Him. I sought the Most High, and He heard me and delivered me from all my fears. Wow. So, that should give somebody hope during this time. If they read this one scripture and meditate on it and pray about it, they could start a prayer from this one scripture. Like I say, tell people, man, you could, if you want to learn how to pray, just read the book of Psalms and take one verse out of the Psalms and call, and you can start a prayer from it. Like I just read in Psalms 34, verse 4, I sought after the Most High, and He heard me and delivered me from all my fears. Hallelujah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, something like the Cupid. Yeah, Ariel. Uh-huh. Yeah, they just believe all. It's just bugged out, They bugged out. And all we could do is pray for our brothers and sisters that's lost in that Catholic Church, because a lot of our people are still, Catholics. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I just posted a link, and if anybody want to come through on a panel, y'all welcome to join your Ahk if y'all want. You know, I just posted the link if anybody want to come through. But man, we trust in the Most High around here. You know, have no fear, man. Because at the end of the day, the Most High Yah's in control of it all. That's what people fail to realize. The Most High is in control. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We is. We all over the place in religion. And, hey, we got some of our people that's Buddhist. We got some of our brothers and sisters that's Buddhist. Yeah, no fear of the Lord is here. Yeah, that's who we're supposed to fear, the Most High, reverence the Most High. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And you got some Christians don't understand that. They try to say, you're not supposed to fear the most, you're not supposed to fear God. You know, no, yes, we do. The scriptures say fear the Most High, reverence him, you know, respect him, and obey him. Yeah, let me get there. Ecclesiastes chapter 12 right quick. Since they want to see, let's see what the conclusion of the matter is. Let's see what the conclusion of the matter is. Let me get there. Ecclesiastes chapter 12. And I'm at verse 13. And Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 13 and 14. I'm going to start at verse 13. Ecclesiastes chapter 12. And I'm going to start at verse 13. Let's see what the whole conclusion of the matter is. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear God and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. For God shall bring every work into judgment with every secret thing. With every secret thing, whether it be good or whether it be evil. Man, that's scary. You know, because a lot of us and people that came before us and people that come after, that gonna come after, they're gonna take secrets with them to the grave. But the Most High gonna reveal all those secrets we took to the grave with us. Man, that's scary. That is a terrifying thought. That is very terrifying. As I just read, for God shall bring every work into judgment with every secret thing, whether it be good or whether it be evil. It's terrifying. But you see a lot of these arrogant people in the world, they don't see that. They don't think like that. They think, we just getting by. We doing what we want. It's smooth sailing until it's time to go and get judged. Let me see what y'all talking about. Coronavirus got Americans on scare right now, but I'm chilling. Them heathens the only one getting the plague. Them baby angels got y'all Gentiles. I mean, y'all still about the baby angels. Oh, man. Yeah, the coronavirus got the whole world in fear. Exactly. Where is the faith that people say they have? So just do your duty, and the coronavirus is going to fly over your head. I wonder if the Buffoon Club is talking and preaching about the coronavirus. What I mean by the Buffoon Club, TD Snakes, Cash Flow Dollar, Joe Christine, you know, I wonder if they talking about the coronavirus. They might still be like, if you keep tithing, that's your cure. That's the cure for the coronavirus. TD Snakes. I'm scared to get I'm scared I'm gonna get the coronavirus. Well, child, don't worry. All you gotta do is tithe, and God gonna protect you from the coronavirus. Tithe to Potter's house, my child, and you're gonna be all right. Let's see. Ain't no water, bleach, alcohol, toilet paper, Lysol wipes, hand sanitizers, paper towels, nowhere in these stores, and everyone is in a panic. People are gouging because of this. Yeah, they gouging. Price gouging. Yep. Hey, shalom. How's it going, Darlene April? Miss Darlene April, shalom, sister. Good to see you up in here. Yeah, I seen that movie, The Road. Man, it just shows you, like I mentioned earlier, and crisis like that, humans go into their primitive state. They go into like a bestial state, like they act like animals. Yeah, that movie, The Road, man, they was doing some outlandish stuff. It's like they was losing touch with their humanity. And that's what's gonna really happen. That's really gonna happen. When a crisis like that, humans gonna lose touch of their humanity. They gonna just go into a beast-like state. Yeah, I remember watching that movie, The Road. I bet them Christians ain't telling nobody to just have faith and grace in Christ because he's on his way back now. Yeah, but I seen the movie Outbreak, but I don't think I seen the movie Contagion. But yeah, people panicking, man. Have no fear. Yeah, yeah, that might hurt the church too. A lot of people ain't gonna go nowhere because they shutting down the schools. Like down here in Louisiana, they shutting down most of the schools K through 12, and some places shutting down too. You know, like some of these government jobs and businesses, they might be shutting down too coming up this Monday. Everyone is staying at home, so I don't think this Sunday church is going to be packed. The preacher might go in and unholy uproar taxing everyone after it's over. Yeah, I think that's what he gonna do. Yeah, that'd be messed up. Oh, last Sunday church, last service wasn't that packed, so we're gonna have to ask for triple the tithes, double the tithes. You're gonna have to go up it to 20% this week only. For the next 2 weeks, the tithing gonna be 20% instead of 10%, 20% for the next 4 weeks. For the next 4 weeks, 20%. You ain't getting my 20%, Pastor. You're not getting my 20%. They say in 2 weeks, we will be ordered to stay in our homes. Yeah, a lot of places they doing quarantines. What's bad about that? You know, if they shut down our jobs, how we gonna pay our bills and all that? And how, you know, that's why I say it's a scare tactic. I think it's a ploy, and a lot of these companies making money off this, like the toilet paper companies, the sanitizer companies, they making bank. They making bank because of this so-called crisis. Yeah, some people staying home now because like the schools down here in Louisiana, they shut down for the next 4 weeks. And it was bad about that. Them students gonna have to make them days up. So they're gonna have a short summer break. I think the NBA might be more concerned than the church. Yeah, they shut down some of the sport events too. Yeah, you already know that, brother Ariel. They're gonna be doing all kind of ploys. All these pastors, going to tell the congregation that he got the cure, so he about to be rich. Miss April, you might be right. They need to mandate these mortgages and rent like Italy did. I'm taking castor oil. Yeah, it's bad in Italy right now. It's bad, that virus. Hold up, wait, got the cure. Money, come to me now. That's how them pastors be up. Money, woo, money, woo. That's how Creflo Dollar was, him and that other preacher, man. That other pastor, they was running in that money like some children, like they was in a candy store. Get you to laugh. That's why I say they're using this virus as a crisis. Yeah, because they talking about the cure ain't gonna be in effect till June. Talking about they working on a cure for the coronavirus. It's not gonna be in effect till June. They should make Donald Trump get tested to see if he have the virus. Him and his cabinet. I wonder why they're not testing the cabinet and the politicians. Test these politicians and see if they have it. They probably gonna refuse to take the test to see if they got the coronavirus. I think they are scared to ask, Mr. Trump, do you have the coronavirus? Are you questioning me? I have the authority to fire you from my cabinet. Matter of fact, you're fired. You're fired. Why, sir? How dare you ask your president if he had the coronavirus? Get him out of here, sir. Get him out of here. He's fired. That's just how Trump would be. This is breaking news. Donald Trump fired one of his cabinet members for accusing him for having a coronavirus. Mr. Trump, why did you fire your cabinet member? I had to make an example out of him and publicly. He want to say I have the coronavirus. I should charge him for treason. He want to say the commander-in-chief got the coronavirus. I should send him to jail for treason. But I'm going to show him mercy by just firing him from my cabinet. They gearing up right now for Sunday service. Pastor got the cure. Let me give me my money. Yeah, they think they got the cure and could heal people. Yeah, they think them. A lot of them think they could heal people. They think they could heal and all that and make a life. But let's see who could do it the best. Let's see who could do it the best and who's have the authority to do it the best. I'm going to go to Deuteronomy chapter 32. Deuteronomy chapter 32, verse 39. Deuteronomy chapter 32, verse 39. You know, let's see who's really in charge of this all. Let's see who's really in charge. Deuteronomy chapter 32, verse 39. And it reads on as wise. Deuteronomy chapter 32, verse 39. And it reads on as wise. See now that I, even I, am he, and there is no God with me. I kill, and I make alive. I wound, and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand. So there you have it right now. The Most High is in charge. He even have control over this coronavirus, the Most High. Ain't no coronavirus running nothing around here. The Most High is in control. Yeah, that's what people should really be terrified of. That martial law. Yep, martial law is coming. You know, that's when they're going to have them tanks and armored vehicles rolling down the street. The troops and all that. That's when they're going to enlist curfews. And let me tell y'all something about that martial law family. Y'all probably know this too. I'm sure y'all probably know this too. During them curfews, if they catch you, man, they gonna shoot you. If they'll tell you, hey, look, they'll probably give you a warning the first time, but if they see you breaking curfew or being on the street during curfew, they might have the authority to shoot you. Yeah, that's right, brother. That's right. The Lord is doing all the killing. Mm-hmm. Yeah, man, that martial law. That's when people gonna really start panicking. When they start seeing them armored vehicles, them tanks, them troops marching like the stormtroopers, left, right, left, right, left, right. Hey, what you doing? Curfew, curfew. You know, they're gonna be like the stormtroopers, man. The stormtroopers. Mm-hmm. Yep. They're gonna clear the streets out. You know, they got the FEMA camps out there. And you know, they want to pit the majority of our people in them FEMA camps. You know, so-called black people and other minority so-called groups. They're gonna pit the Caucasians up in there too. You know, like the lower Caucasians, but they mainly gonna want to round our people up and pit up in there. That's why I say, you know, the movie The Siege. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, they do predictive programming in their movies. Predictive programming, and they tell on themselves in a lot of these movies. They tell on themselves and predict what they will do. Just prime example, like The Simpsons. Man, that's crazy how during these older episodes of The Simpsons, how they predict what's happening in the future. That's crazy. They are saying they have a vaccine now. Wow. That's why I say it's a scare tactic. It's a scare tactic to get people to spend their money. They're not going to mind shooting you because it's not going to be American soldiers, but more like Asians, Chinese, and members of the UN. Exactly, brother Ariel. You on point, brother Ariel. Exactly. It's going to be UN soldiers. They're not going to even speak a lick of English. It's going to be all UN soldiers. UN soldiers. Yep. And you already know they're going to hate Americans already. They're going to come when they deploy them to the States. They're going to already have it on their mind that they hate Americans, the UN troopers. That's what I'm going to call them, the UN troopers. I know I say stormtroopers. I'm going to call them the UN troopers. Man, them UN troopers, man, we can mouth off to them soon as American mouth off to them. You're not American. How dare you tell me? This is a free country. Pop, 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 pop. Gone. Put them in a body bag and put them in a FEMA coffin. We got another one gone. Mm-hmm. And you know they ain't gonna have no mercy, no remorse. A lot of these UN troopers, they gonna be trained, and they gonna instill in them to not have remorse towards Americans. Mm-hmm. But it may not be available until further notice. Yeah, that's what they was talking about. It might not be like maybe during the summer, during June, they say. Yeah, The Siege with Denzel Washington, right, K. Judah? Yes, my brother, powerful movie. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, movies back in the days. You know, just like let's see, I'm trying to think of another one. No, not I think it was called Hard Rain, about when they had that dam, when they blew up their dam and it was flooding the town. Hard Rain or Hard Water, something like that. With Morgan Freeman was up in there. It was like they was using the opportunity to steal some money from a bank, I think. No, an armor truck. It was called Hard Rain with Morgan Freeman up in there. You know, they even use crisis like that to commit crime. Yeah, I liked that movie. That was a good movie, Hard Rain. And at the end, they showed Morgan Freeman getting away with some of the money in the boat. Yeah, and I think it was called Hard Rain. Let me make sure. Yeah, Hard Rain. Morgan Freeman. Yeah, he started up in there. Yeah, it was like Hard Rain. 1998 when it was released. The small town of Huntingburg is forced to evacuate when a torrential rain bring rising flood waters. The local sheriff, Randy Quaid, and town residents having been through this before, all too familiar with the looting and petty thieves that take place in an abandoned town. Yeah, that's what it was about. It was about some looters going to get some money and trying to steal some money. It was a good movie. Pop, pop. Yeah, and what makes me so upset about, crisis and disasters like down here, like we have the hurricanes. They want to, they when they see our people foraging for items and for survival, they say we looting. But when they show the heathens foraging for items and looking for stuff to use to salvage, they say, oh, they surviving. They surviving. But when our people do, they want to say we looting. They be the main ones looting, them heathens. They be the main ones doing the most looting. Yeah, it's going to be like the movie, okay, Judah. That's a great example of how they're going to execute martial law. Or the movie The Siege. Yeah, I'm going to have to check that. I don't think I saw that one before. That's two movies I'm trying to watch. Contagion and The Siege. Yeah, that one came out in 1998 too. It's the same year with Hard Rain. All right. Okay, box office 116.7 million. They even tell you how much the movie made when it was released. Budget $70 million budget. Rotten Tomatoes gave it a 44%. Yes, she is a wise sister. Yeah. All praises. All praise to the Most High. Morgan Freeman been playing the president of Army Sergeant since 1976. Yeah. It's like Morgan Freeman are really 1,000 years old. We really 1,000 years old, Morgan Freeman. He always looked the same, even in his original movies. He looked the same, like he don't age. Yeah, even in Glory, when he played in Glory, he looked the same. Every time I look on the TV or go to Wally World or Walmart, y'all know who be the main one stealing nowadays? Them little baby angels. Y'all having me rolling. y'all joking up in the chat room. Y'all laughing, man. It's all good though. You gotta laugh, man. This is what you're supposed to be doing. Everybody, everybody out there in the world, they panicking and stuff and being in fearmonger mode. But we here on the chat room, on a live stream, on a chat room, just laughing and laughing, and most importantly, we praying and worshiping the Most High, 1,000 years old. Yeah. He got to be, if he's not 1,000 years old, he definitely a couple of centuries years old. If he ain't 1,000, he definitely at least over 500 something years old. Morgan Freeman's like a dinosaur. Wow, man. That's way back there. Yeah, he's seen a lot of stuff in history. Yeah, Morgan Freeman was a general for Ieyasu Tokugawa in the Battle of Sekigahara. In the Japanese War, Morgan Freeman fought in all American wars. He fought in the Revolutionary War, the Civil War, World War I, World War II. Most shit he reincarnated, bro. He just assumed the same form. Yeah, don't say that around some of these buffoons in Israel. They gonna believe that Morgan Freeman he's really a prophet. He all the prophets. He really all the prophets. If you read about the prophets, it's Morgan Freeman. He all the prophets in the Bible. Yeah, he fought in all the wars, brother K. Judah. That's not, you see, they don't teach us true history. They teach us mundane history. They don't teach us alternate history, the real true history. They teach us that mundane history. Morgan Freeman fought in all the wars. He fought in all the American wars. Morgan Freeman go way back. He even fought with the Spartans. He fought with the Spartans, the Vikings, the Samurai. He fought with all nationalities. He just a legendary immortal being. Immortal being. He advised all the kings. He advised a lot of kings. He advised Mansa Musa. He advised some of the sheiks of the Muslims, the sheiks in ancient Islam. We like him too. We just having fun. Yeah, and he immortal, but he could die though. He could be killed. He really an immortal being. He immortal, but he could die though. He just refused to die. Or like Sister E say, if he die, he gonna reincarnate and he gonna assume the same form. Yeah, but all jokes aside, it's like it's hard to find younger pictures of Morgan Freeman. I'm sure they probably got younger pictures of him when he was a child or a young man in his 20s, but I kid y'all not. When I was a little boy or a teenager, Morgan Freeman looked the same. If you ask me how I remember Morgan Freeman, I'm gonna say, man, the old man, the famous old black actor that played in Glory and played in a lot of movies. Yeah, he fought in that battle too, Sister Eve. Yeah, they say he was tearing up the Confederate armies. They say they couldn't stop him, man. He was like Gravedigger on Black Lightning, man. He was going through them Confederates. They tried shooting cannons at him. Man, they shot the cannon at him. He caught the cannonball and he just threw it back at him. Boom! They say he was jumping high, man. They say he was like a monster on the battlefield. Man, them racist soldiers like, what kind of Negro is that? That ain't no ordinary Negro. That ain't no ordinary Negro. He's some kind of super Negro. Yeah, that's when he was really born, Brad. The AD 2 AD. Yeah, he was born in the year 2 AD. Yeah, that's right, brother K. Judah. Yeah. Matter of fact, 2 AD. I'm about to go get a calculator. Hold up. We're going to see how really. Yeah, he said he was born in 2 AD. All right, hold up. I threw it with you, K. Judah. 2 AD. All right. And we're in the year 2020, right? Yeah, let's see how old he really is. Let me go on. Let's see. Hold Hold up a second. We in the year 2020. Let's see how you do this. Hold up. 2020. Hold up. The year 2 AD. Yeah, all right. You got it. Yeah, you got it. Yeah. 996 years old. Yeah, that's his age, y'all. He 976 years old. Thank you, Brother K. Judah. Brother K. Judah. Oh, he's 980. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, he up there. Oh, yeah, he 900. Man, he in the Yoda club. Yeah, yeah, he the CEO, you know, he probably older than Yoda. He older than Yoda off of Star Wars because Yoda 900 years old. Yeah, he older than Yoda. Matter of fact, Morgan Freeman is the first Jedi. You're the first Jedi. He founded the Jedi Order, Morgan Freeman, but George Lucas ain't gonna say that though. That's the secret they don't want. That's the secret they don't want the Star Wars fans to know, that Morgan Freeman really founded the first Jedi. You know. Yeah, he mastered both. He mastered both. He mastered the dark side and the light side. You know, he fight with a white lightsaber and a black lightsaber, or a red lightsaber and a blue lightsaber. He mastered both sides of the force, Morgan Freeman. Mm-hmm. Yep, he the first Jedi. He founded the Jedi Order. Cookie and cream. Yep, a black lightsaber and a white lightsaber. Oh, yeah, he 976 or 980 years old. Man, that's old, man. So you know he saw a lot of stuff. Mm-hmm. He saw a lot of stuff. Yeah, he saw a lot of stuff. He fought in a lot of battles. I mean, he's just a walking history book. Black Lightning will save us. Everything is canceled. All round trip flights are $40 and below right now. Wow. Some brews jumping in it too. Jumping on it too. Or to take them flights. Where they gonna fly to? I guess they gonna fly all over the country. Let's see, if somebody was born in 2 AD plus 2020, they'd be 2022 years old. If they was born in 2, I just added 2. If you're born in 2 AD plus 2020, that's 2020 years, so it'd be 2022 years old. Man. Yeah. Yes, it is. I booked 2 trips, so that's what's up. $40, man. Wow. Oh, yeah. If y'all want to get some cheap flights, man, $40 flights. Get your $40 flights while they last. $40 flights. Wow. But I don't know if they will have graduation due to virus. Oh, okay. Yeah, that is a good point. They might cancel some of them graduations due to the virus. Yep. Hey, that's the best thing to do, brother KJ. To just stay home, stay indoors, Not that I know of, not too many of our people catching it. It's mainly like in heathen areas, like in Gentile countries, like in Italy, parts of China. They have a few cases in South Africa, but then they probably have a few cases down here in Louisiana, but not too many of our people that I know are catching it. That's a good thing. All praises to the Most High. Because you best believe they want to target our people with these viruses. Coronavirus got the children of Israel in America like this, and the ones in faith like us. All praises to the Most High. Hallelujah. That's right. Y'all gonna fight for us. The Most High still love Israel, family. The Most High still love Israel. Man, the majority of the Jakes and them Jakes ain't worrying about that, bro. I bet you, man, wherever Jake may be posted up, they just hanging on the corner chilling, man. Jakes ain't worrying about that, man. I'm talking about the Jakes, that's lost in the world, man. Man, they ain't be like, man, I ain't worrying about no coronavirus, man. All I'm worrying about is go and get my 40 and do what I normally do on Friday nights and stuff. They are writing articles saying black people aren't immune to the coronavirus. They always got to include us in their planned attacks. Just like I never heard of a black person catching sunburn from the sun. Now we could catch a heat stroke, but it's getting sunburn? That's impossible. Getting sunburn. I never seen a case of a black person getting sunburn. We probably could get skin cancer or get a heat stroke. But man, when it comes to them heathens, they be getting burned up in the sun. But let's see. Take one of them cheap flights right now, and if you want, and when you get on board, you're going to get a plate of coronavirus. Yep. Hey, I don't trust that. $40, something ain't right about that. They might put you on that plane. That pilot might be drinking. He might be one of them drunk pilots. He gonna be like Denzel Washington on that movie Flight when he was drinking, flying that plane upside down. I know that was a scary experience they went through. Flying on that plane. Yeah, they gonna fly that plane upside down. They gonna cheap flight mean you gonna have a crappy pilot. I'm telling y'all, don't do it, family. Don't do it. $40 flight is a crappy pilot. He might be a drunk pilot. Man, he gonna be sipping on his Henny or his bourbon, or his scotch. Whoever them heathens like to drink a scotch, he gonna be drinking his scotch. You know, oh man, I'd rather be a pilot, man. Why you drinking, Captain? Man, me and my wife had a bad argument. She been nagging me. She think I'm cheating on her with the flight attendant. I told her I'm faithful. I told her I only into her, and she nagging me about this and that, man. Good thing I brought my scotch with me. You're not supposed to be drinking and flying, sir. Hey, I'm the captain of this plane. You better not report me, boy. Or you gonna have to deal with me personally. Oh, I'm all right. Let me just get for insurance message. Here, take a sip. No, I don't drink, Captain. Take a sip. You on my plane? Take a sip. This is my plane. That's how some of them pilots probably be. Jack Daniels, yo. Take a sip of Jack Daniels. Or gin and juice. Hey, some of them pilots be like that. They intimidate their co-pilots, man. Them are old experienced pilots. Especially if they're disgruntled pilot. Sometimes I drink to calm my nerves. I'm on a plane full of these people, with different attitudes. I don't want to care about what they're going through. Well, we ain't gonna hear them. We in the cockpit. Yeah, you know how them pilots get down. If you watch that movie Flight with Denzel Washington, man, it just show you how them pilots get down. They be, if they married, they be cheating on their wives with the flight attendants, all kind of shady stuff. Yeah, we do need a baby powder purge, brother. I agree with you on that. We need a baby powder purge. Straight up. A good baby powder purge. You're going to have some simple Jake acting ignorant and sick just for some attention and little shekels. Yeah, that too, yep. They're going to be like, oh, I got it. I got a case of the coronavirus. And they're going to try to sue somebody. They're going to want to sue. They're going to want to sue some kind of company. I'm suing a toilet paper company. I caught a case of the virus when I was wiping my behind or wiping my face with some paper towels. I'm suing the Bounty paper towel company. They say they put some coronavirus in a Bounty paper towel. So I'm suing Bounty, the Bounty paper towel company. Oh yeah, you know how people get down. They gonna want a case. Snoop Dogg gonna be the pilot. Snoop Dogg, huh? Yeah, they gonna catch the virus from wiping their behind with their toilet paper. Mm-hmm. But man, I'm glad that so-called virus don't cause people to catch diarrhea, because that wouldn't be nothing nice. It gives people the runs. People will be running all over the city and town. They'll be crapping on themselves. It'll be a nightmare. I'm gonna just say that. It'll be a nightmare. If the virus will give people the runs, that'll be a nightmare. It'll be a nightmare come true. This is too funny. We know we dramatic as hell too. Yeah, we all dramatic as hell. Yeah, that'll be a nightmare, brother K. Judah. So I'm glad the coronavirus don't cause people to lose their bowels. Because that really, I think if it'll cause people to do that, people will really be panicking. I think some people, they'll do some extreme stuff they really don't want to do. But it's a so-called respiratory virus. Yep, don't get on them. Don't get on them flights, family. Like Brother Ariel said, if you get on them flights, they're gonna serve you some coronavirus. They're gonna serve you a sample of the coronavirus. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Hey, Master Moshe in the building. Woo! Yeah, don't get on a $40 flight, Master Moshe. I won't trust that. $40 flight, they gonna give you a crappy pilot. I'm telling you, he gonna be a disgruntled pilot. He might be a pilot that drank on the flight. He gonna be drinking while he flying the plane. Don't do it. The passengers gonna think they're having turbulence. Gonna think they're going through turbulence on the plane. No, that's just a pilot going up and down on the plane. He got the plane going up, then down, and flying all kind of crazy with the plane. He probably gonna approach a mountain, do a barrel roll. You know, don't let him be flying over the Grand Canyon. He might try to fly in the Grand Canyon, do a barrel roll, scare the heck out of people. You can imagine a pilot doing that, man, doing a barrel roll in the Grand Canyon. Oh man. Just like when we was, I'm sure y'all probably had them cousins, you know, that always tell a fib or make up stuff. Because one of my cousins used to be like that. Used to make up a fib or tell a story, a lie, and the way they'll tell it to you, you'll think they're trying to convince you that it really happened. Because there was 2 incidents. He said, man, one time, man, they had an airplane crash on a base. Because they got like a base, an old base in the town I live. Is like in the outskirts of the town where I live. It's a military base. They don't use it as a military base no more. But he was like, man, one time the plane crashed on a base that night. And then he told me, man, but he was making it up though. It was nonsense. You know when you're a child, you make up fibs and tell stories and convince people that it really happened. And he was like, man, one time a plane crashed and a propeller got loose and hit somebody in the head. That's too funny, man. First of all, if a plane crash, you ain't gonna be near a plane crash site. And how the hell a propeller gonna hit you in the head? You must really was most of the time you witness a plane crash and you close to the plane crash, the impact of the explosion gonna bring you to your knees. Then that depends. Then the depends going to sell out, and people are going to fight over that crap on themselves. While someone, this thing, oh man, whoever got to clean up behind that, whoever got to clean up all that, well, they gonna hate their job. I think a lot of workers gonna quit at them jobs, at them stores. Got to clean up a whole trail of crap. Man, they're gonna have to clean up a whole trail of crap. We got a crap spill on aisle 5. Man, that maintenance worker in a grocery store or retail store, he gonna be like, man, I'll quit, man. I'm tired of this crap. I'm quitting. And I'm telling you, that's what they're gonna do. Man, that's why I'm glad that coronavirus don't cause people to do that. Oh yeah, he got on his holy good nights. The Pope, he got on his holy good nights. With the golden crosses on it, with the golden crucifixes on it. He gonna have the choice with the golden crucifixes or the baby angels. I want some smoke tonight. Ahk, feed me. Yeah, we just joking around. You know, I was sharing a few scriptures about fear and all that, but most people panicking. But we not. We trust in the Most High. We know we joking around about certain things and stuff. Holy good nights. Yeah, that's what he gonna call it. Yup. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they see a black NBA player have the virus. Yeah, they shut down the NBA for now. Yeah, but we had an excellent panel today on Sister B's earlier though, and the chat room was lit too earlier. Yesterday, it was a great live stream. Yeah, he's a mamzer. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, he's a mamzer. That's why he probably caught. And then he was using his heathen side to joke like that. They say he was messing with the equipment and all that. Yeah, he was using his heathen side to do that. That wasn't his Jake side. That was him. He was tapping into his heathen side doing that. Because most Jakes ain't gonna do nothing like that. We take stuff like that serious. We ain't gonna joke about stuff like that. That's a serious matter. That's why I say, yeah, mamzer. And just for the record, we don't hate y'all, mamzers. We don't hate y'all. Y'all just don't boast against us natural branches. Don't boast against the natural branches like y'all Gentile parents do. Just putting that out there. Just putting that out there. But yeah, they're gonna lose a lot of money, Sister Eve. Yes, ma'am. They're gonna lose a lot. They're gonna lose a lot of money. That's right, Moshe don't boast. Because they got that as a problem, especially the Gentiles want to boast against us. Even when we in this knowledge and we trying to share this knowledge and teach this, they still prideful. They still gonna try to buck up. No, sit down and listen and let us teach, the knowledge, because it was given to our people, not y'all. They need to accept that. But they still struggling with their pride and arrogance. A lot of them. Matter of fact, yeah, let me get that Romans chapter 11, verse 18. That's when it talks about boast not. Romans chapter 11, verse 18. Matter of fact, let me read up a few verses. Romans chapter 11, and I'm going to start at verse 11. Romans chapter 11, I'm going to start at verse 11, and it reads, Romans chapter 11, and I'm going to start at verse 11, and I'm going to read. When it talks about the branches and all that. But before I do, let me read that first verse. Before I read that verse 11, let me read Romans chapter 11, verse 1. I'm going to start at verse 1. Just to confirm that the Most High didn't cast away his people. Romans chapter 11, verse 1, and it reads on this wise. I say then, have God cast away his people? So he's asking the question over that. I say then, have God cast away his people? God forbid, for I also am an Israelite, of the seed of Abraham, of the tribe of Benjamin. God hath not cast away his people, for he foreknew. Woe ye not what the scriptures say of Elias? Have he make an intercession to God against Israel, saying, Lord, they have killed thy prophets and dig down altars, and I am left alone, and they seek my life. But let me drop down to verse 11. Let's get to about the branches and all that. Let me drop down to verse 11. Romans chapter 11, verse 11, and it reads, I say then, have they stumbled that they shall fall? God forbid. But rather through they fall, salvation is come unto the Gentiles, for to provoke them to jealousy. Now, to get us now. So the Most High might save some of these Gentiles to get us to wake up and to be jealous. But that don't mean the Gentiles going to be ruling us in the kingdom. Don't get it twisted. Because, you see, if a Gentile read that scripture right there, they're going to be like, oh, we got salvation. That means we're going to be ruling in the kingdom. No. There's an order to everything. There's an order to everything. That's what people fail to realize. Salvation is come unto the Gentiles to provoke them to jealousy. Now, if the fall of them be the riches of the world, and the diminishing of them the riches of the Gentiles, how much more they fullness? For I speak to you Gentiles, inasmuch as I am the apostle of the Gentiles. I magnify my office. If by any means I provoke to emulation them which are my flesh, and might save some of them. So who he talking about? Who Paul talking about in verse 14? He said, if by any means I may provoke to emulation, jealousy, or emulation them which are my flesh, and might save some of them. He must be talking about his brethren, brother Paul. He's talking about the Israelites who are of my flesh, mean people of him, that of his nation. For if the casting away of them be the reconciling of the world, what shall the receiving of them be but life for the day? For if the first fruit be holy, say what? For if the first fruit be holy, the lump is also holy. And if the root be holy, so are the branches. And if some of the branches be broken off, and thou be a wild olive tree, would grafted in among them, and with them partakers of the root of the fatness of the olive tree. Verse 18, boast not against the branches. Boast not against the branches. But if thou boast, thou bearest not the root, but the root thee. Thou would say then, the branches were broken off, that I might be grafted in. Well, because of unbelief, they were broken off, and thou standest by faith. Be not high-minded, but fear. See what? Be not high-minded, but fear. Let's get down to it now. Verse 21, Romans chapter 11, verse 21. For if God spare not the natural branches, take heed, lest he also spare not thee. So you hear that, Gentiles? If God ain't going to spare the Israelites, which is us, which he punishing us, if he going to punish us, he going to punish y'all also. Verse 21 again. For if God spare not the natural branches, take heed, lest he also not spare thee. Behold, therefore, the goodness and severity of God of them which fail. Severity, but toward thee goodness, if thou continue in his goodness, otherwise thou also shalt be cut off. And if they abide not still in unbelief, shall be grafted in, for God is able to graft them in again. So that's about the branches and natural branches and stuff, don't boast against the natural branches, Gentiles. Don't do it. Because you will be humbled down. They're going to be humbled. Yes, sir. They've been in power too long. Too long. Yes, sir. They don't know how to humble down. Exactly, brother. And they still doing that till this day, brothers and sisters. They look at us teaching this and claiming who we are. They still trying to dispute it. They trying to debunk it. Oh, y'all not the people of the book. Y'all not that. Y'all black. Y'all African American. Y'all Negroes. Y'all Americans. And that's another thing they're trying to say. We all Americans. Why are you claiming that? We all Americans. We in the land of free, the land of opportunity. Let's see. And did the Roman Gentile heathens continue to do the works? No, because not one of these heathens tell the truth and tell black Christians in the church that they are Israelites and we are chosen. Exactly, brother Ariel. You on it, brother. You on it. Oh, yes, sir. They never did. They're not gonna tell that to us in these mainstream churches that the Negroes are the people of the book, because that's gonna cause a mass awakening. It's gonna cause our people to wake up. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, I'm staying in my home. I have enough health issues. Don't need a new one. Yeah, we're going to keep you in prayer, Sister Darlene. Don't worry, sister. We're going to pray for you. You know, the Most High, may the Most High put his hedge of protection around you, Sister April, and rebuke that coronavirus approaching you. That's how you handle that, you know. Yeah, but that'll be, like at my job, if they decide to shut my job down, I'm staying home too. If they shut my job down, I just hope they pay us. You know, they just hope they pay us. Y'all knew they would fall short of the doing the works though. Paul too. Yeah, because they into they foolish, they buffoonery, the Gentiles. You know, brother Ariel, they was into pagan worshiping these false idols and all that. Shabbat Shalom, woman of the past. It's good to see you in the chat room, beloved sister. Woman of the past, I pray all is well with you. I pray that you protected from the coronavirus in the name of Yeshua's name. That goes for my brothers and sisters in the chat room. You know, we stay prayed up, keep each other in prayer. Have no fear. Stay home is kind of give good breaks. Yeah, that's another benefit about it. You know, you can spend time with your family. You know, study the scriptures with them. You know. Mm-hmm. Peace and thank you and blessings, Moshe Ben Yahuwah Israel. You're welcome. You're welcome, Brother Past. Yes, I'm just grateful to see y'all up in here. All praises to the Most High. You know, all praises to the Most High. See y'all up in the chat room, chopping it up with each other, fellowshipping. Like I said, you don't have to necessarily come on a panel. You can fellowship. You know, that's sometimes I'd rather it be that way, y'all fellowship and y'all chop it up in the chat room, and I see y'all comments, and I just start a topic from there. Yeah, I'm sanitizing my hands. You heard me? You heard me? Yeah, I have some sanitizer in my. Yeah, that's just a habit. I couldn't believe you heard me and I had my earbuds. I had my earbuds in my laptop. You got good hearing, Sister Darlene. You got good hearing. Yeah, that was me sanitizing my hands. I went in the kitchen. I went and get me a can of Arizona tea, and I went and sanitize my hands. Yeah, she heard me. I couldn't believe she heard that. Because I know sometimes when a train be passing, y'all can hear the train too. I know Master Moshe said he could hear the train be passing. When the train be passing sometimes. When I go live stream late at night, sometimes the train be passing. Y'all can hear the train be passing. Yes, ma'am. Appreciate that one with a pass. Appreciate that. I hope all y'all folks stay safe up there in these bizarre events. Yeah, that's too funny, man. Like, are you sanitizing your hands? I'm like, damn, somebody heard me. And I'm sure they panicking in all y'all areas. Where y'all may be posted up, they cleaning out the stores and all that. Yes, if we go into martial law, I do want tissue. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I just want to share some of the videos Monster shared with me about. This is watch a lockdown. Hold up. Yeah, I don't know if y'all can see it. They locking down drones in a Italian town.
This is Tabu 7. We now have word that drones are being dispatched to the streets of Italy. This was first seen in China. Now we are witnessing this in Italy, where many people right at the gate were saying, oh, it will never get nowhere near as bad as what China is seeing. In Italy, we now see that it has the highest number of deaths outside of China. We're also seeing cases explode in other countries. There are countries now closing down their borders as of today. And within the past 48 hours, we have seen unprecedented action taken across the board with schools, businesses in many states being closed for weeks and some indefinitely until this thing blows over. And this has a huge effect. My warning, as it's been the whole time, is that the collapse of everything around you could be the bigger mess outside of just this virus, so to speak. And of course, we're seeing people make runs on all types of stuff, but this will be the next step that comes to the United States. You mark my words. As they start to lock down certain areas and monitor them, these drones will be rolled out And they will be monitoring American citizens the same way that you're seeing them walking around the streets of China, Italy, Spain. It will be the U.S. here very soon. As they have just stated, and I covered this in a separate video, Ohio health officials stating that they believe 100,000 people are carrying the coronavirus within the state. That's an insane number. And with no testing going on, lack of testing and everything else, well, it will be an interesting next couple weeks. That is for sure. I just hope all you have a plan. We're going to be taking calls and breaking this down in a greater detail over here on the live show. Join us as I'm going live over here multiple times a week on D Live. Take the calls exclusively on D Live. You'll find a link below in the description box.
That's right. Are you spiritually prepared? Tell them, Brother Monster. Yeah. That's what people don't understand. They got to be prepared spiritually too. That is a good question, Brother Monster. Yes, sir. Yeah, that was some drones. That was a video Brother Monster shared with me. And yeah, if it get bad, they're going to start doing that in the States too, using drones to lock down some cities. Yeah, if it's getting out of hand, if they start shutting stuff down, they're going to have drones flying. I'm surprised drones ain't flying over here yet. But it got to get worse, though, for that to happen. And that's another thing they will use too, probably, the UN troops. Like for curfews, they're going to have drones. They're going to start using drones, unmanned security machines, robots and all that, machinery. Like if the drone see you on site, the drone might shoot at you during the curfew. And it's even spread to Ireland. Watch lines and empty shells. Coronavirus in Ireland. Let's see. Hold up. Yeah, man, they bugging out and ironing too. They cleaning the shower. They cleaning the house with them shelves. Watch this video here. Take a look at this video here. Oh, I gotta be in YouTube to see the link. Hold up. All right, hold up. All righty. Let's see what this video is. Hold on. Let me screen share it right quick. This is my other channel, fam. Subscribe to your brother K. Judah, or your backup channel. All right. This was up. All right, but I'm about to share this video that Sister Eve posted in the chat room. About to share this.
A former advisor to the U.S. Homeland Security Department is warning that we only have 10 days left from this point in time until the U.S. healthcare system and hospitals are completely overwhelmed. If we fail to take action, this is according to Tom Bossert, Donald Trump's former Homeland Security advisor, if we fail to take action, we will watch our healthcare system be overwhelmed. Starting now, public health messaging should be framed in light of this clear objective. In this news outlet that published this, he said officials must pull the trigger on aggressive interventions. We're going to talk a little bit more about this. Don't forget that the source links to each one of these stories, every bit of this information is down in the first pinned comment. You'll need to hit the read more button. They are all there. So when you share this with other people, and I encourage you to, because we are fighting denialism on something that is killing individuals across our entire planet, give them the source links. Let them know all of the information is here for them. He specifically suggested that school closures, isolation of the sick, home quarantines, and other measures must be taken, including social distancing, teleworking, and large gathering cancellations. Backing this claim up, university modeling puts the USA 11.5 days behind Italy. That is a Harvard epidemiologist sharing UCL professors' modeling. 11.5 days from the point you're at right now until you can't go to the hospital. Until if you go there, the hospital is going to make a choice between you and somebody's mother. And if you're younger and if you don't have underlying conditions, they're going to choose to let you live and not somebody's mother. 11.5 days from today. The U.S. National Guard has been deployed all across the country. Ambulances picking up sick people, ambulances picking up people who cannot breathe because of pneumonia. They are not getting tested enough. We don't have the type of containment or quarantine measures in place yet that will slow this disease. The mortality rate in Lombardy and Italy is now 8%, more than double what was Wuhan in China. Lombardy health system is completely overwhelmed, beyond the ability, they say, to deliver adequate care. hence rationing who gets ICUs. It is so sad. That's according to paramedics, according to nurses. Everybody who is there experiencing this right now is telling the entire rest of the world to get ready. Comparison for Italy's deaths today. There were 100 and there were, I think it was a 36 or 39% increase, making COVID-19 the second leading cause of death in the entire country today. The National Guard has been sent into the New York suburbs to control the virus, with 2 separate school bus drivers being confirmed as infected, and an exponential growth model showing that this disease is only beginning in the United States of America. Remember, 10 days away from the healthcare system shutting down, 11.5 days behind Italy, where they are completely quarantined. 60 million people locked inside of their houses, travel restricted, can't get food, can't go out and get medicine, can't go be with each other, can't go visit their family. How are people going to care for others? The move comes in New York as the governor announced earlier today that he is sending the National Guard into the suburbs to help fight what is believed to be the nation's largest cluster of these cases. One of the most dramatic actions that are taking place yet across the United States, but the least of what is to come. Entire states will have to be locked down. Schools, houses of worship, large gatherings will all be closed for 2 weeks in a containment area. And troops will scrub surfaces, go into schools, completely wipe down the areas, scrub surfaces, deliver food to people who weren't smart enough to go out and get their food. Today, Kelly and I watched this chain of events take place. We watched people go from being able to go purchase whatever they wanted, and right away, about a month ago, we started warning our entire community here, start making your purchases online. At that time, we as individuals were able to go out and purchase 10 bags of rice, 10, 20 cases of canned chicken. Similarly on dried fruit and canned fruit. Now you can't do that. If you go to Sam's Club right now, samsclub.com, or inside the store, and you search for canned chicken, max 2 per person. Rice, max 2 per person. Limitations across the board. Target today announced that they were limiting sanitizers, limiting bleach, limiting toilet paper, limiting Kleenex. We have to think about the vulnerable and the outliers. Just because you are a 30-year-old healthy male or female with no smoking, no vaping, no lung conditions, doesn't mean that this isn't going to send you into pneumonia and into cardiac arrest or sepsis. Look, we've got a physician right now that just had to beg using social media for his own life because he was 30-something, healthy, got sick with this, pneumonia, and the next step was ECMO, or assisted breathing. The CDC today released a video. Remember, the link to this video is down in the first pinned comment. Give it to your parents, give it to your grandparents, give it to your aunts and uncles. The CDC released today a video for adults over 60 and those with any underlying condition. Remember, these conditions include over 1/3 of the entire populace of America. High blood pressure, being overweight. Being overweight is now an underlying condition. Diabetes, heart or lung disorders, compromised immune systems. The video, which we're linking to in the comment, shows the CDC deputy director instructing people over 60 years old. I know you know people over 60, whether it's your mom or your grandma or grandparents or parents or siblings, whatever it might be. They're directing, your government is directing everybody over 60 or people with underlying conditions to clean the insides of their homes every day. Wipe down your doorknobs, wipe down your countertop. What about where your shoes come into the door and you take them off? Maybe you need to consider leaving your shoes outside. They're suggesting you use a disinfectant that is capable of killing this virus. Use 1/4 cup bleach to 1 gallon of water. Clean your doorknobs, clean your counters, clean the handles to your refrigerator, handle to your freezer, where your shoes enter the house. The video instructs the entire American population to prepare for who will take care of you when you get sick. Who will take care of your caretaker when they get sick? It tells the population to get extra medication and enough groceries to stay at home for a few weeks if you have to. Right now, the National Guard will deliver food to individuals in those quarantine suburbs. What happens when you have a food allergy, gluten intolerance, anything else? They're delivering you cans. It doesn't matter whether you like it, can eat it, your kids will eat it or what. You're just getting whatever you're given. Massachusetts today declared a state of emergency as this virus more than doubled overnight with 51 new infections. We believe it's important to start taking more aggressive action now, they say, to mitigate spread based on information that we have available. There's no question that this will get worse. We expect this disruption to continue in the future, and we understand it will cause inconveniences for many. We published a video the day the CDC came out and told you that day that you were going to experience a change in your life because of this. Don't let people who make their entire life based on denialism hurt you. You have two types of reaction to this sort of.
Hey, family. You could tell this heathen is scared by how he reading this stuff. You could just look at his body language from his facial expressions. He's scared. He is fearful. And the National Guard, the military fool, you best believe they're going to be giving people swine and all that. He's scared, man. The way he turned, he best believe the people in the comment section, they terrified too. Yeah, that's right, brother monster. Hebrew Israelite built to last. I am a Hebrew. None of your viruses can affect me. That's what's up. Bring it out. Who gonna take care of us? Let me tell you who gonna take care of us. Abba Yahuwah gonna take care of us. In the name of Yeshua HaMashiach, Abba gonna take care of us. Our Heavenly Father gonna take care of us. Our Holy Abba, our Holy Father, the real Holy Father, the Most High Yah El Shaddai, God Almighty. He gonna take care of us. We just gotta have faith and be obedient and trust in Him. But yeah, he's scared though, family. He could tell he's scared. He's fearmonger. He's in fearmonger mode right now. But I'm gonna play the rest of the video. Thank you, Sister Eve, for sharing that link. Shout out to Sister Eve for posting this link. Because this heathen in this video, he is scared. He's just full of fear.
Of reality, denial and fear. And psychologists say that fear drives better responses than denial. And of course, this is from people who don't know that these sort of things can exist. Let's face it, if people knew all of the things that could go wrong with them, they'd be a walking wreck every single day. Most people are very blind to all of the things out in nature that can happen to you. And they go about their daily lives just happy to get some football in and a beer at the end of the day. So when they are slapped in the face with raw information that has a threat to life, they have to face that fight or flight response. Denial or act. You have two different choices. The denialists do not want to act, and they'll say anything so that they don't have to act, so they don't have to pull on their big boy britches or their big girl britches and make changes that are a little bit uncomfortable that help them in their lives. Please make sure that you do not let denialists make those changes for you. This sort of ambulatory service and police service has been happening all day, and we are witnessing on our scanners, we are witnessing across the world an increase in ambulatory services, an increase in fire and EMS. It's very questionable whether we are getting the numbers yet. We might just be seeing the edge of what is coming. Toddlers are being diagnosed across the country, leading health authorities to believe that in weeks, this disease will become uncontrollable in the United States. Elk Grove Senior Facility residents, according to the CDC, have new cases. This is going to run like wildfire through senior living and assisted living facilities. Those are the most vulnerable. We have over 14 million such people in the United States of America, just over the age group of 75. 14 million. If 8 to 10% of those perish because of this, because someone was too denialist or too selfish to make changes in their own life, that person should be held accountable. They should be held liable for that loss. Target is limiting purchases, cleaning checkout lanes every 30 minutes, and suspending food samples. Walmart has enacted emergency leave policy for 1.4 million hourly workers. It's the nation's largest private employer, allowing 2 weeks of paid time off for either infection or quarantine. You know that they are coordinating with the United States government, expecting a 2-week period for the entire world to shut down. And we've seen in China, we're seeing in Italy, we saw in South Korea, in Vietnam, in Japan. It's going to take these sorts of measures, the complete cessation of average daily life, to shut this thing down. If people aren't able to return to work after that time, additional pay will be provided for up to 26 weeks. Imagine the economic changes that this ripple will send through the entire world. We are looking at the face, we are looking right in the face of the new global economic depression, the new reality that we each have to face. Please start to use services that deliver your goods to your home. Use Amazon. Kelly works diligently. Every single video we put up has a list that Kelly goes through and makes sure that all of these items are not price gouging and in stock still, or soon to be in stock in the next couple of days. It covers from prevention to assistance all the way through getting through this. That's rain gear and emergency PPE gear. That's over-the-counter cough medicine, fever reducers, anti-diarrheals. That's things like flashlights and tents if you have to set up a quarantine area outside of your house. Please check that over and make sure that you have the items that you can afford, that you can get, and what you have for the future. Remember that we each can only work with the tools that we have. Don't let somebody tell you, though, that they can't be prepared. Walmart.com right now still has 8 to 10 pound bags of rice for $8. You can go and make 30 pounds of rice a part of your staple foods for $30. That 30 pounds of rice is over 30,000 calories. Add canned goods to it, add dried fruit to it, add canned fruit to it, and you have a continuation of a healthy diet. Please take into consideration if someone that you know or love has high blood pressure. Think about introducing garlic if they can't get their future medication. Go to the National Institute of Health and do some research for yourself. Talk with their doctor about it. Talk with doctors about getting extended medication. Guys, the links for each one of these stores is down in the first pinned comment. Please leave comments for other people. This community is awesome. We're all in this together. We have to help each other. This is a disaster unlike anything that we were prepared for, because the lights are going to stay on. You'll still have running water, and yet chaos reigns, and the entire way of life that you've been used to has changed. Please be prepared for it. Think about your neighbors. Think about your family, your elderly, your young. Are the children maybe not as sick, but they're giving it to their grandparents who are deathly sick? Please consider each person in your life. A special thank you to each one of you for being here. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that alarm icon so that you get alerted every time a new video comes out. If you have $10, go buy OTC medication, go buy food, go buy a water filter, go buy whatever you can to get ready for this. If you still want to join our community, go to patreon.com/full spectrum survival. And from the start of this last month all the way through until it's over, we're sending out physical bio-threat survival cards in the mail that Kelly and I create every month. If you want that, consider joining us there. At $1, you get access to the community. We've tried to get Patreon to do it for free, but they said because of their server cost and everything they won't. So we made it the lowest possible, $1. So you can join in that discussion. Thank you for being here. From my family to yours, please stay safe, remain vigilant, and keep watch. This week's Full Spectrum News is brought to us by USABerkeyFilters.com. Use the code FSS10 and go look at their blemished items. Blemished items mean you're going to get a discount for some scratches or packaging issues. Nothing wrong with it. Trust that after 8 years, our item's blemished. PowerTac, POWERTAC.com. We use their flashlights here. They've initiated a special code. FSS40 gets you 40% off their lights. And SurviveWear.com. You can get first aid gear for the off-grid community. Guys, please stay safe.
If y'all ever notice, he left out the most important. He left out the most important thing of it all. He left out the most important stuff of it all, which is prayer. He left out prayer. He want to see, prepare, and buy all these survival stuff, which is I have no problem against, but he left out prayer. But us as Israelites in his feet, prayer is one of our greatest weapons. Don't let the naysayers say otherwise. So I'm just asking y'all to face the east or wherever y'all and just join me in prayer. Pick up your Bible and pray. Join me in prayer, family. Y'all must. Join me in prayer. Holy Abba, we come before you at this time and hour. Wherever we may be scattered at, we come approaching your highest and glorious throne in heaven, on the highest of heaven. Hallelujah. We give you praise. Abba, Yah, we just give you praise for preserving us and getting us through another week. Abba, we thank you for blessing us with all that we need, whether it's little or great. We thank you, Father Yah. Abba, Yah, I come before you on behalf of my family and our nation, the nation of Israel. Abba, Yah, I just petition you in the name of Yeshua, our holy Messiah, that you remove the spirit of fear from our people that may be panicking due to this coronavirus crisis, because we know that you is in control of it all, Father Yah. You in control of it all. As your word mentioned, wherever you bind in heaven, you bind on earth. Wherever you loose in heaven, you loose on earth. So, Father Yah, I just humbly ask that you bind this coronavirus from our lives. And I ask that you release down from heaven healing blessings upon us and upon our brothers and sisters that may be affected with the virus, or maybe they may be affected with any kind of sickness, Father Yah. I ask that you release healing blessings upon our brothers and sisters, whether it's brothers and sisters in this chat room, on this live stream, brothers and sisters that used to come on our live stream and fellowship with us. I think about those brothers and sisters every day, Father Yah, that come to our chat room or used to come to our chat room. If they still sincere and righteous in heart, Father Yah, I ask that you fight for them in the name of Yeshua. Fight for them. Protect them and put a hedge of protection around their households and their family households. If they sincere, protect them from this coronavirus. Protect them from all kind of evil of these pestilence. Because we know you will fight for us, Father Yah. And I just pray that our people wake up that are lost and let them know that you still got their back, because we need to rely on you more, Father Yah. We don't rely on you enough. We want to rely on these medication, these technology and other. We want to trust in man. We don't trust in you enough, Father Yah. Put it on our minds and spirit to trust in you, Father, because you are our creator and we, the creation, we need to humble ourselves more often. So, Father Yah, just ask that you keep us all safe from this coronavirus. Keep our loved ones, our natural family members safe from this coronavirus. Keep our fathers, our mothers, our children, cousins. And most importantly, Father Yah, keep my spiritual family safe that I fellowship with. Keep them safe. Keep us grounded, Father. Keep us grounded. Remove all unclean spirits from our households. Whatever we may be struggling with, give us the strength to fight and confront the vices that's holding us down and trying to keep us in bondage. As a matter of fact, we ask that you will crush these vices in the name of Yeshua. In Yeshua's holy name, we ask that you crush these vices. Vices that's been holding us down, been a thorn in our side for many years. We ask that you crush them. In the name of Yeshua, hallelujah, hallelujah. Put it on our people to not have fear, and put it on our people to wake up and fear you only and reverence you only, Father Yah, and acknowledge your son, the Messiah, who laid down his life for us so we could get back, so we could be reconciled on to you again, Father Yah. Hallelujah, hallelujah. In the name of Yeshua, I pray. Let it be all done according to your will, Father Yahuwah. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. So be it. Selah. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. That's right. And that's what he forgot to do. He forgot to say pray. He want to say all that information, which is good and stuff, but he left out the spiritual aspect of it. He left out the spiritual aspect of it. All praises to the Most High. Hallelujah. All esteem Yahuwah. That's right. I had to do it. I had no choice. I had to do it. Soon after that video, it was on my mind. The spirit hit me. I said, man, let me get on my knees, open my hands, and face the east and pray for the family. Do y'all hear the emotion, sincere and truth in my brother voice? Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I think about y'all every day, man, in this crisis, man. You know, I really do. Because we scattered all over, whether you scattered in the States or on the island or wherever, you know. Our people in the world need to wake up. We all we have. Because these other nations, yeah, we are safe. No worries, no fear. That's right. Hallelujah. You know, our people that's lost in the world, they need to wake up and know. You know, we all we got. Because these other nations, you know, when things really get down, they gonna look out for their own. Moshe, I appreciate that, brother. You're welcome. Yeah, like I say, it's good. It was a good video. He was giving out some good information, but he forgot to put the spiritual aspect in it. Well, you know, the majority of these Gentiles, you know, they not spiritual anyway. You know, they just gravitate towards what's, you know, in this world. Yeah, but you could tell he was kind of fearful, and he was just, you know, and I'm sure a lot of people, you know, probably was, you know, in the same mindset as him. Let's see. I'm just reading some of the comments on that video. No one has begun to address the homeless population and drug addicts, especially in California. Heads up, I heard the news in New York, National Guard deployed, and it will go door to door to test and help people. Beware. Getting more stocked up this week. I really hope people open their eyes and decide to prepare for this, but I doubt many will. They still be calling preppers crazy and blaming the media for the shortages. All 3 days ago, Joseph called 3 days ago, all dry goods, beans, rice, all out. Toilet paper down to 1/8 at our local Walmart. Straight toward in Illinois. Good thing I brought all my stuff 5-6 months ago. Nice prayer. Thank you. Appreciate it. All praises to the Most High. All praises and great glory to the Most High. Hallelujah. They're not helping nothing. They just have not faith. These folks, they I love all my brothers and sisters in here right now. Deep facts. Love you too, brother Monster. You know, stay on. Like I said, we appreciate your brother Monster for sharing these videos with us in our emails. Like I say, you are news person, brother. You know, you be dropping all them videos every day. To keep us informed what's going around. So, and it's real news, brother Monster be sharing with us. Not that fake stuff you see on your local news or on CNN and Fox News. Stay sharing real stuff, what's going on around the world. Real news that most people in society don't even know exists. That's crazy, family. The stuff Monster be sharing with us, the majority of the people don't even go look at because they so glued to like CNN, Fox News, and all that, and they watch their local news. But the stuff Monster share with us, man, that's tell you what's really going around the world and how things going down across the globe and stuff, and how people what's going down. Mm-hmm. He didn't look like a serpent on that video. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's what them heathens fail to realize, man. The Most High is in control of it all. You know, that goes for the militia too. They got all their ammunition, got their guns. They can't eat them bullets. You know what's good if you having a big arsenal when you don't have no food to eat, or no medication, or no cleaning supplies. All them bullets and ammunition ain't gonna mean nothing. You're gonna have to probably sell some of them, trade some of them bullets for necessities and ammunition. But they're gonna be so prideful, they're not gonna do that. They'd rather starve. That's how, like these militia, these heathens with all their guns and ammunition, they would rather starve than give up their guns. That's how prideful they is. They trust in the blazing iron, which is the gun. Now I'm not against arming yourself because you're gonna need to arm yourself to protect your family, but I'm talking about the heathens, that put their trust in the gun too much. They be like, that's all I need. And they don't think about other stuff. Like food and your necessities. Yeah, America going to see that video with the scared heathen, and it's going to be complete chaos, hunger, and death. That's right, brother Ariel. Yeah, when we was watching when the video that Sister Eve shared with us, we saw the fear. Just his facial expressions, man. He was spreading the fear monger. He was fear mongering. He was fear mongering straight up. Straight up. But this the way I see it, The Most High, he gonna protect Israel, because if he don't let a tornado attack where we posted up at, he ain't gonna let this virus devastate the inner city where our people may dwell at, in the hood area, in the projects. He ain't gonna let that virus, destroy that area. Here is where you get your real news, Israel. That's right. Straight up. Them heathens got lasers. And what's sad about that, they're going to turn on each other too. Like even in they gated communities and suburbs, them heathens, they're going to turn on each other. Oh, Bill, let me get a can of beans. No. Patrick going to come, man. Patrick going to come back with his rifle. Bill, I told you to give me a can of beans. Give me a can of beans or I'm going to be forced to shoot you. Oh, come on, Patrick. We've been neighbors for 30 years. I don't care about that. This is a dire situation. Give me a can of beans. Straight up. And that's how they're going to be. They're going to be looking out for themselves, man. Everybody, it's sad. It's sad, man. Like I said, times like that, humanity, they're going to lose in touch with their humanity. It's going to be like that movie The Road. On that movie The Road. Straight up, brother monster. Yeah, that's right. That's real talk. That's real talk right there. My black people been going through these trials and tribulations for many years. That's church right there. That's church. You can't tell that to some of them heathens and to some of these bootlicker Negroes, though. Especially our people, that's the bootlicker Negroes. They'll look at a comment like this. They'll look at this comment and be like, oh, dude. They'll be like, brother monster, you living in the past. No, he's just telling the truth. Oh, you living in the past, man. It's 2020, man. Put that behind you. No, he's just telling the truth. We've been going through trials and tribulations. As soon as we came out of our mother's wombs, we've been going through trials and tribulations. If you're an Israelite man or Israelite woman, we came into this world, man, as babies and infants, we've been going through it. We've been going through it. We had to fight them vaccination shots they've been giving us when we was babies and infants and toddlers. We had to go through that. We had to go through the public food system that teach us to be a mindless drone and don't question nothing. Because that's the whole thing with these public food systems. They teach you not to question nothing. And if you question something, they're going to ridicule you or they're going to try to say something wrong with you. They're going to try to pitch you on these medication to make you be all zombied out. It's a demonic system. Straight up. It's a demonic system. Real talk. That's right. Yeah, gold, oil, or guns, oil, and drugs, or gold, oil, and drugs. Yep. That's right, brother Ariel. That's the God they worship. Guns, oil, and drugs. Hey, that is true. That's right. Basic instructions before leaving Earth, brother monster. Yeah. Yep. Basic instructions before leaving Earth. Think about all them Gentiles in Pastor Dower compound. They're going to turn on him and take over his position in compound. You know they love power and control. Hey, that's real talk, Sister Eve. That's real talk. That's real talk. Straight up. And you know they're going to do it. And then they got the guns. They got the military training. They're going to go into their full mode. They're going to go into their full Gentile mode. I'm telling you, Sister Eve. Whenever it goes down, they're gonna have a private meeting. Because you know how they get down. They're going to have a secret meeting. They're going to be like, we ain't taking orders from these Negroes no more. They say they Israelites. It's time for us to show who really in charge. And they're going to round up all the other Gentiles, and they're going to give them a choice. You either surrender to us or we're going to shoot you on sight. Hey, it's a possibility it could happen too. Y'all forbid if it happened, but hey, they better wake up. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, they're secret think tanks. Exactly. They're secret think tanks. Who knows? They might be doing that right now, Sister Eve. We don't know. We don't know what's going on them compounds. They might be plotting that now. We don't know. Because they crafted. These Gentiles are crafted. Because come on now. Ain't no average Gentile ain't gonna want to be under a Negro. I'm sorry. The average white man don't want to take orders from a black man. That's even on these jobs. Even in the military, the police force. No, if a brother or sister got a position of authority like a supervisor or a foreman position, them heathens don't like that. They don't like taking orders from our people because they figure they the ones got to be in control all the time. They got their domineering spirit on them heathens. They got their domineering spirit on them. They figure they got to be in charge. They have stories that a brother, he could be like a sergeant or a high-ranked officer in the military. The low-ranking Caucasian soldiers, they ain't gonna even salute him back. You know, that's messed up. This is to show you, man, the pride and arrogance of some of these Gentiles. Yeah, it's a hot mess at his congregation, though, man. He got Israelites marrying Gentiles and all. It's just a hot mess. It's a hot mess. But like, hey, he better wake up. He better wise up, because it's a possibility that's what's gonna go down. In another scenario that could happen, they could invade their compounds. They could invade them from outsiders. Outsiders might come invade them. That's why I say they better repent. That's why they don't want to believe Christ is a black man and we're the chosen people. They don't want to take orders or respect us. Yeah. I pray, Pastor, thou don't get our kindreds killed. Exactly. Yeah, because we don't, you know, we got some sincere brothers and sisters in straightway in some of these organizations and camps. Because, you know, we can't hate, you know, our brothers and sisters in the camps and organizations, because some of them are sincere. They just being misled. And we pray that the Most High, according to the Most High's will, he wake them up and draw them out those organizations. I still have to do my lesson. Pray for my voice that it make it through. All right, brother. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's wisdom. That's using wisdom. That's why you probably came on a pound. It's all good, brother. Yeah. You know, you gotta save your voice for your lesson. You know, I respect that. Yeah, you know, save your voice, my brother. Save your voice for your lesson. You know, I'm gonna hold it down on the thing. I'm gonna just read y'all comments and start a conversation from there. He got all those weapons over there. They're going to plan to disarm him first out of many people. I heard last year there was some trouble on his compound with them Gentiles. I won't put it past him. You know, that's a recipe for disaster. I'm telling y'all, family, you know, y'all forbid, if things really get shaky, it's gonna cause a big divide on them compounds. Please. But yeah, I come before you at this time again, petitioning you to strengthen your servant, Brother K. Judah's voice. That way he could bring forth the lesson and share your words with our family. Strengthen his voice and give him strength to bring forth this lesson for this Shabbat. It was your will, Father Yah. Strengthen my brother K. Judah's voice, my fellow servant, your servant, Father Yah, your son, in Yahshua's name. And if the enemy trying to tamper with his voice, I rebuke the enemy in the name of Yeshua HaMashiach, because we know that the enemy is very mad at us. He's mad at all your servants, Father Yah. He's mad because we standing up and trying to share your word and trying to wake up the lost sheep of the house of Israel. So he's very angry. But hey, I ask that you stomp on the enemy in the name of Yahshua and let him know that you always going to be in charge. No matter how mad he get, let him know that your authority shall reign over forever, and your mercy shall endure forever, and your majesty shall endure forever. Hallelujah. So I ask, Father Yah, that you give Brother K. Judah the strength and protect his voice from any unclean attacks from the enemy, because we know the enemy is mad at this brother. He tried to get the brother off of YouTube. He tried to attack the brother electronics in his laptop, but hey, you still fought for Brother K. Judah, Father Yah. And we thank you for that, Father Yah. In the name of Yahshua, hallelujah. Let it all be done according to your will, Father Yah. Hallelujah. In Yahshua's name I pray, so be it. All right, I got you, my brother. I looked out for you. Yeah. That's just being passionate. When you're reading hard like that, brother, you're just being passionate. That's how we could tell you love doing that. You love doing what you do. You're reading hard like that and you're losing your voice. That's dedication. That's how you're supposed to read, man, because they want us to read all soft and like a mouse. No, man, we're supposed to be lions. When a lion roars, man, you can hear a lion roar for miles. When a lion roars, you can hear that for miles. You can't hear a squeaking mouse from miles. A mouse or a soft-spoken animal. But when you hear a lion roar, hey, you better get out the way or get mauled. Straight up. It's time to move out the way or face the consequences. Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome, brother. Real talk. They want us to sound all soft like these pastors, man. No. That's not going to work. That's not going to work. Because we know, I bet you when them prophets spoke, man, I bet you when the Spirit of the Most High was on them prophets back in them times, people were scared. They probably was terrified. They was terrified. Straight up. They was terrified when they heard the prophets speak. They probably, when they probably saw the prophets coming on the scene, they probably went in their house. They probably went the other way. Oh man, that's Ezekiel, man. I don't want to hear him talk. Every time he talk, the Spirit of God get on him. The ground starts shaking. Man, we can't go near Isaiah. Man, Isaiah, man, you trying to attack Isaiah? An angel might smite you. I'm just using that as examples, like a trumpet. That's right. Yeah, one love. Yeah, man, the church want us to sound all soft, man. Like a mouse, man, like Mickey Mouse or something, a little soft voice, man. No, man, you ain't gonna get people attention like that. You're not. You ain't gonna get, especially Israel, because we're stiff-necked people already. We're hard-headed people. If we was to preach this word and sound soft-spoken, man, them chicks gonna look at us. Them chicks gonna look at us. Man, who's that? Sounding all like that. I can't take him serious. Shabbat Shalom, brother Mikiel. Brother Mikiel in the building. Good to see you, brother. All praises to the Most High that he spared you. All praises to the Most High. Hallelujah. Brother Mikiel Ben Yisrael. It's another solid brother. I can't wait till brother Mikael start doing his thing on YouTube. We're going to support this. We're going to support the brother. Straight up. If he start doing live streams and panels, we're going to support the brother. Real talk. You know, whenever the Most High put it on this brother's heart to do his content, we're going to support the brother. You best believe that y'all willing. You know, like I said, brother Mikael, just take your time, you know, setting up your equipment or yeah, you know, we gonna support him. Mm-hmm. Shalom to the 12 tribes of Israel. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, Ariel. Shout out to our Gentile brother Japhet. We know you in here with us, probably even watching the comment board. Yeah, they lurking. They lurking, brother Ariel. They lurking. Mm-hmm. They lurking straight up. Yeah, this is woman of the past. K. Judah show love and authenticity. Yeah, but like I said, they ain't shutting stuff down. And only time gonna tell how it's gonna go down. But let's see. Shout out to all the haters. Keep up the bad work. We know you watching. We see you. Yeah. And to the haters, man, y'all can still repent. We still want y'all to repent, haters. Stop hating and repent and get it right. Ain't nothing wrong drinking ginger ale. I like ginger ale. You know, just like I like Arizona tea. Love the strong brews that grow every day. Please stay strong and keep it protected with faith. Appreciate it. Appreciate it, woman of the past. Like I said, if you got a fellowship of like-minded brothers and sisters that show love for one another and sincerely and have genuine spirits, that's priceless. That's priceless. That's something money can't buy. That's something money cannot buy. I don't care if you're a millionaire, a billionaire, a gazillionaire. Money can't buy that. Genuine people that are genuine, humble, sincere, money cannot buy that. Because society, they look at people that's genuine and sincere and real. They look at people like that like they have a problem because they don't want to conform to the fakeness and to the buffoonery. Get some hot tea, Ahk. Oh, all right. Yeah, he telling him to get some hot tea. Or drink some ginger ale. Oh, yeah, like I say, it's good to see y'all in the chat room. I didn't expect a lot of y'all to turn out tonight, but I'm grateful. All praises to the Most High. Hallelujah. Yeah, it's usually sometime Brother Raphael Yahoo be showing up late nights in the chat room. But he might be sleeping. May the Most High watch over that brother too. That's another good brother, another solid brother. Raphael Yahoo, man. Ever since he came on my panel, the first time he came on my panel, I said, man, that brother got a good heart, man. He's solid. He got more sense than some of these people in the world. He got more sense than some of these Israelites in his walk. You gotta, it's a strong brother, man, because he got the condition autism, but we know he gonna the Most High gonna give him strength to rise above that, and he still know he an Israelite too, and he still know he's Israelite even though he has that condition, and he knows what's going around in the world. He knows what's going on. He got a lot of sense. He got a lot of sense that most people in the world that have sense, but they choose to still be a buffoon and do buffoonery. Mm-hmm. Let's see something. Have y'all heard of this book called The Eyes of Darkness by Dean Koontz? Oh, yeah, they was talking about that book. Yeah, the Wuhan virus. Yeah. I think Brother Monster shared that video explaining that book. Yeah, I remember I heard about it. Mama always said you can't buy love, son. So spending up all your money on your friends and giving your friends money all the time ain't gonna buy their love. That's words of wisdom. That is true. Shout out to your mama, Brother Ariel. That's one thing about our parents. They know if they got wisdom, they gonna share it with their children. Especially our mamas and grandmothers. Especially our mamas and grandmothers. They share that wisdom with us. That is true. That is true. And when you run out of money, like for people that have a lot of money, when the money goes out, the people goes too with the money. Or you was reading that book, or you was reading it early this evening. Okay. Yeah, that means they don't love you as the person. They don't love your genuine spirit. They just love your money. If you gotta keep, spending money on friends, fake friends, they just love your money. They don't love you. It's not a sincere friendship. It's sad. Even you see friendships destroyed because of money. Because like when you watch these court shows, these judge shows, they always have a dispute over money. Oh, my roommate didn't pay this half of the rent off. She didn't pay this part of the rent off. She owed me this amount of money. And man, after they settle the court case, they don't deal with each other no more. It's sad. And they could be friends for like 10 years or 20 years, and they're gonna let money dissolve their friendship. Sad. It's sad. That's right. Mm-hmm. Raphael, stay in this faith, and the Most High going to change our broke back for his service. Big fact. Hallelujah. That's right. That's right. You know, and I'm just glad that the Most High brought the brother towards us. You know, because if he'd have went to one of the camps or organizations, you know, they won't have patience with him. They're trying to lord over the brother, man. They're trying to lord over him, you know, take advantage of him. And the Most High don't like that. The Most High frowns upon stuff like that. We fellow servants. Yeah, that's what they'll probably do. You know, and I don't like that. The Most High wouldn't be pleased with that. You know, and the Most High jack them up big time for that too. The Most High really destroy him for that. You know, taking advantage of somebody with a condition like that. The Most High destroy him. You know, you don't do nothing like that. I'll be in prayer for the brother. Appreciate it. We fellow servants. Yeah, that's right. We fellow servants. Ain't no big eyes and no little U's around here. We fellow servants. And a lot of Israelites, they don't want to accept that because they want to have a title. They want to lord over their brothers and sisters. Oh, I've been in this walk for 25 years. You just been in this walk for 5 years. You know, but how's that inner man is? We see the outer cup. What about that inner man or that inner woman? But they don't discuss that though. They just want to be like, I've been in this walk for 25 years. You just came in this walk. You can't tell me squat. You gotta listen to me. You gotta learn under my kneecaps. You gotta learn under my kneecaps. And whatever I see out of this book, that's what's going to happen. That's what I'm gonna teach and blah, 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 blah. Release that fire. I hate wickedness. Yep, just like how by your avatar is, the roaring lion. Mm-hmm. You will know a tree by its fruits, sis. That's right. Mm-hmm. Actions, etc. Facts. Real talk, brother Ariel. Them titles got their ego, their heads blown up. And it's sad. It's sad, you know. They going too far, especially when they want to be a priest and all that, a high priest. That's when they going overboard now. They going too far with that now. Or saying they third in command in heaven and all that. You know, it's utter madness. Like I said, it's no different from the regular church, the Sunday church. You're like first lady, the pastor, you know, reverend, so and so. Bishop. Yeah, high priests like they Levites. But like I said, it's just they just want to rule over people, man. They want to lord over brothers and sisters. That's all it is at the end of the day. You know, they want to be, they on a power trip. They on a power trip at the end of the day. And it's sad, you know, because there's many stories, you know, brothers and sisters been done wrong by these organizations, and they just leave the faith. They make videos say why I'm not an Israelite no more, or they go back, or they join with the likes of Ahk Malone. They join with that heathen likes like the like Ahk Malone and join his coalition. Because you know he made it like he on his own personal crusade trying to debunk the Israelites. But Ahk Malone. Yeah, we've been on 2 hours and 50 minutes. Power trip. They think they like J. Cole. Yeah, I think some of y'all probably sleeping. It's all good though, because I know it's the Shabbat, supposed to be getting y'all rest. You know, I don't know if Sister B is gonna go live tomorrow, most high willing. You know, she probably might go live tomorrow because I know she probably resting, you know. Because earlier, like that was yesterday, we had a good live stream and a good panel. Talk about a lot of topics. Still here. I figure that. Yeah. I'm still in the building. That's what's up. Yeah, the majority of y'all still here. Maybe, yeah, y'all probably, doing something, That's what I figure, Might, some of y'all might be, doing things around the house, or studying or reading, or praying, which is good. Getting my lesson ready. That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. But I'm just upset, man. But we already know it comes with the territory that YouTube, they shadow banning stuff. Shadow banning, because that lesson you did the other day about is the Most High bias towards the daughters of Zion. That should have had a lot of Israelites' attention. Straight up. That should have had a lot of Israelites' attention. That's why I say, man, YouTube be funny with their shadow banning. Music and mic and pictures. Thought you got ghosts like I be doing, K. Judah. Looking forward to listening to the replay. It is the holy Shabbat. I clean my place before the Shabbat starts. That's what's up, one of the past. That's what's up. Mm-hmm. Well, like I said, it's been an awesome live stream. Been another awesome edition of Midnight Manna. I think I'm gonna go ahead and end the live stream because it's time for me to get some sleep. It's time for me to get some shut eye. And I'm sure y'all probably could tell because how I'm keep pausing and I'm not talking as much. That's how you know your Ahk is getting sleepy. Oh yeah, it's sleepy time for me. I don't know about y'all, but it's sleepy time for me. All right, family. Appreciate y'all for tuning in tonight, chopping up with y'all in the chat room. I love y'all. May the Most High keep y'all, shine his face upon y'all. Y'all keep the faith in the Messiah. Always remember what the Messiah done for us. They don't give up. And most importantly, have no fear. Don't let the spirit of fear overcome you to cause you to panic during this coronavirus crisis. It's 4 o'clock in the morning over here. It's sure sleepy time for you. Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir, it is. It's like a couple of minutes for 3 o'clock. It's about to be 3 o'clock. Okay, we'll be pre-recorded. All right. Yeah, but what I want to see. Yeah, it's about to be 3 o'clock in the morning around here in the boot, Louisiana. Same where Brother K. Judah posted that too. It's about to be 3 o'clock. All right, I will put it up when I'm done. All right, brother. Like I say, I appreciate everybody for tuning in tonight, chopping up with y'all in the chat room. You know, shalom, peace and love upon y'all. Shalom, blessings and love upon y'all in y'all households. It's real talk. There go the train right there, y'all. The train passing right now. I hear the train passing right now. Great live. Happy Shabbat, family. See y'all in like 8 hours if bees go live. Y'all willing. Y'all willing. Mm-hmm. All right, fam. We'll go ahead and cut this live in this live stream. You know, may the Most High have mercy on us and spare us another day above ground. You know, and when y'all lay y'all heads down to rest, may the Most High put a hedge of protection around y'all and have his holy angels watch over y'all and y'all families as y'all sleep tonight. In the name of Yeshua. And I rebuke all unclean spirits that may try to attack y'all in y'all sleep. I rebuke them and bind them in the name of Yeshua, because we know that's when we vulnerable in our sleep state. And we know Hashatan don't play fair. So I ask that the Most High watch over us and rebuke all unclean spirits that may try to mess with us while we sleep. In the name of Yeshua. Hallelujah. Yah will fight for us. Hallelujah. Have no fear, Zion. Have no fear. Remember to have no fear. Fear the Most High. Fear the Most High and keep his commandments. Obey him. All right, family. I love y'all. Shalom and peace.